We were really looking for something that one could handle the amount of accounts that we were managing. So a lot of clients, we were managing multiple accounts for them. We were, had a pretty big amount of clients at a time. And a lot of these other tools, it's unless you're paying, the highest corporate kind of fee, you get maybe, 5 accounts, 10 accounts. And a lot of times that just wasn't working for us. And the same goes for me in my business, because I want to be able to manage my podcast, all my clients, my dog, anybody that I want. And I like to be able to do that for a price that works for me and my business. And Loomly really was the primary platform that we found that could really handle, allowing us to run as many accounts as we wanted through the platform at once. And we also just were looking for something that would be easy for us to learn how to use as well as clients. I think a lot of times that with tools like this, the learning curve is huge and it's super industry, technical. And a lot of that's amazing. That means that you can do a lot of really cool things, but when you're working with smaller businesses like I am, and, a lot of these businesses are owned by, people who aren't necessarily the best with technology. That's why they're hiring me. Trying to be like, oh, can you learn how to use this platform? They won't. They just won't. So something like Loomly that takes, hardly any time to navigate, especially from the client side of what they have to do, is really, really important to me and the clients that I'm working with. And that was a major factor. Honestly, one of my favorite features, underrated, is the Instagram first comment feature. It is amazing and I love everything about it. It's my favorite place to put hashtags because I just don't like the way hashtags look in captions. And there's so much debate over does it work? Does it not? It doesn't matter where your hashtags are, they work. That's been proven by Instagram. But I love it. I just love it. And it makes it so easy that you're able to do everything there. You don't have to go back in and do your, comments afterwards. Or your hashtags and your first comment afterwards. I love it. I also love the post ideas feature. That's something that I think is really unique, and highlighting things like what International Day it is. It just cuts out that second step of having to go to the National Day's website or having to check what hashtags should I do for, if it's Tuesday, or what's the trending, whatever for this day. I think that the main benefit of all these features really is just cutting out that second step. It's making it easy. It's on one platform. You don't have to go off and go to this place and go to this place. And the same goes for the feature of allowing, inviting collaborators and allowing your clients to make comments directly on Loomly. It cuts out that, let me send you this Google Doc, and then let me send you this Google Drive with our photos in it. Let me send you this Google Sheets with this in it. And, they have to go to 1,000 places. And when they don't need all of that, maybe I need all of that in those places organized. They don't need all of that. They just need to be able to look at it. They need to be able to see exactly what's going to go up. They can see it in, a mock-up kind of format situation, the same way that you can on Loomly. And I've just found that it makes things really easy and cuts out those extra steps that really take time. And I think saving time is the key to running a successful agency, because you just frankly don't have time to be going to 1,000 different places to grab things for clients, and then they lose this and you have to resend this link, and somebody doesn't have access to this, and then they don't have access to the Google Doc, and just cuts all of that out and makes it easier for everybody. I've had clients say it, I've experienced it, and I just love it.